And we're back. As you can see, the writer is still a dick. Let's follow the line some more.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the
Well.
adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Right?
We're intelligent people, right?
Well.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something
I've been
exciting,
trying.
daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Well, I can't say no to you. Let's see. What can we do?
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
Not going around
Use your
circles.
imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Well,
Oh, no,
I don't know.
not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
I agree.
lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
yeah, 'cause clearly we're going to be able to do that anyway, so... We got this, narrator. We can do it.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From
Right?
there, the story is in our control.
I love this
More
idea.
important, we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Well,
I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
deal.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that
The story's
somewhere,
great.
the place where we're trying to go, there must be a
Can we have the music back while we're doing
reference
this?
here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Dude,
So
you're
starting
thinking
from
way
the
too much of this.
let us
Just
ask,
go
will
around
taking the
circles.
right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Nah, you go ahead. I'm just gonna sit here and just go around circles for a bit. I'm having fun. And secondly, fuck logic. I do my own thing. Okay, fine, I'll go in here.
Oh, hold up, what's this? A confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed
What?
to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Yes.
Or what if I don't want to forget?
Yeah. What?
My mind
Don't.
goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Yeah, you tell him.
Well, who consulted me?
Fuck the
Why
establishment.
don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
Cause you're a bitch.
It can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
And if he won't do it, he won't do it.
Stopped?
Ooh.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? Whatever it is that made this schedule?
I don't know, but can we not do that? Because I don't like
Someone
explosions.
come for us? Will something happen?
Where are you, dude? I don't like your invisibility.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
I don't like eventually. Damn it! You broke the game, dude. You broke the game. There's a bar on my screen now. I don't like where this is going.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Let's just see what happens.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Tips for
decided to
not
go
getting
up to his
fired.
boss's
Aw.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Well, if I was to solve a dispute with my work coworker, I'd just punch him in the face. Yeah. Alright, that's enough. Nope, you go this way.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No. I want to see what's down here first.
But
Ooh, nice
Stanley
car.
just couldn't do it.
No.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss,
Yeah.
admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Yes.
He might be fired for that.
Well,
and
yeah.
in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe,
What?
he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking
Oh.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Seems possible.
None of it made any logical sense.
To me it
And as
does.
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him
question.
wherever he went?
I'm a
For
ghost.
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm
He's on
dreaming,
drugs.
he yelled.
Oh.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Well,
He thought to
I'm
himself,
crazy.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What?
Then
This
he
is
imagined
awesome.
himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
This is awesome.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of
Aw.
all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
It's a good point.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Why is he British?
Thinking about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Be a good idea.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Okay.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
Okay.
the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Well, I don't know how fresh it is, but
He thought to himself,
it's got a nice breeze.
this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
That's what all I want,
want my
okay?
apartment and my wife
I'm
and
married?
my job. All
Huh.
I want is my life.
Good job, Stanley.
exactly the
We
way
did it.
has been.
We nailed it.
My life is normal. I am normal.
I'm not.
Everything
I'm
will
the
be
weirdest
fine.
guy you'll ever meet.
I am okay.
I'm happy that you're okay. That's fantastic. Ooh. Nope.
Stanley began screaming.
Grrr.
Someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
I don't think I said that. Oh, well, once you go black, you don't go back.
This
Or-
is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Ooh, I like the sound of
Mariella
this.
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, walked to her place of work.
What the
But
hell?
on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man.
Well,
He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people
you
look
call
like.
911
And in
either
that
way.
moment, she
Like,
thought to herself how lucky she was.
I wouldn't just stand there and watch
I am
someone
sane. I am
like
in
that.
control of my mind. I know
This lady's a
what is real
bitch.
and what isn't.
What kind of person is she?
was
Just letting it all
comforting to
happen.
think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Good, I hope that you feel better, okay? Because I'm practically dead.
For that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She
Cool.
had no time for this, so it was only a
Well, you better
moment
make time,
she
bitch.
stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She didn't even call the cops? Paramedics? What kind of lady is that? A nightmare. Well, that wraps up that one.